Hello Year 3 and welcome to this video for Tuesday the 2nd of February. Today we are going to be looking at learning to count in pounds and pence. Now yesterday I went through most of this looking at how to recognise the different coins and the different notes, what they stood for, and then how to write pounds and pence. We are going to be continuing with that today. As always, I'm going to be going through the answers, so please make sure you've had a go at this independently and then of course watch it if you're having trouble, but make sure you've attempted it yourself first. So we need to write the amount of money in two ways. So here there is £10 from one £10 note, and that can be written as £10 or £10. This one showing that there are no pence because it is just £10. Let's have a look at this one. First of all, we've got to calculate how much is there. So there is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and then two £5 together make a 10, so 61. So we write the pound sign. There is £61. We write it as £61 and no pence. Let's have a look at question B. Well, again, we've got 10 here, so we've got 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37. We write that as 37 or 37 and no pence. Number 4. Continue with the same thing, but this time we're writing it in pence or as pounds. So here I had 50, 65, so that was written as 65 pence or 0.65 pounds. Let's have a go. 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. So we write that as 95 pence or 0.95 pounds because we don't have enough yet for one full pound. Here we have 1, 2, 3 pounds, so I can put that in straight away. We've got £3. Well, how many pence? Well, remember that there are 100 pennies, there's 100 pence in each pound. So we've got 100, 200, 300. So £1 is 100 pence, so £3 is 300 pence. So go over here, we've got £1, then we've got 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and then if we put those together, that's 10p. So that's another 10p, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, added to 50 makes a pound. Add that to our earlier pound, and we have £2, which is the same as 200 pence. Well done if you got that correct. This time we've got to finish some sentences. So our example 1, there was 5, £6 and 10 pence. So it said Hardeep has £6 and 10 pence. He has £6 10. So Mrs. Lee, she has got 50, £65. She has £65 and she has 50 pence. In total, she has £65.50. Ruby has 2, 4, 5. Ruby has £5 and no pence. So she has £5. Well, technically she's got 500 pence, hasn't she? Because we know that each £1 has 500 pence. But for today's purposes, we're writing it as just 5 whole pounds with no remaining pence. Let's look at Ty. So he's got 50, 60, 70, 5. So he's got no pounds and 75 pence. So we write that like that. Because he's got 0 whole pounds, but he has got 75p. So now we need to match the price tags to the amount of money. So here we've got different amounts of money, and here we've got price tags. So we need to match it up carefully. So I'm going to look here, I've got £4 and 45. It's not going to be that one because I can see no pound coins. And it's not going to be that one because I've got a £10 note there and I know that £4 is less than that. So I'm going to look at this one, I'm going to check it carefully. 1, 2, 3, £4. So I've got 4 whole pounds there, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, and I've got 45 pence there. If I put that together, that is £4.45. I'm going to look at this one. I've got 10p and a 5p, so I know that together that is 15p. So it's that one. And then here I've got 10, 11, 12, £13. So that is £13. And then 20, 30, 5 and 35 pence. So I know that together that is £13.35. Well done if you got that. Sorry, I'm having trouble turning my page. Question 7. Whose money is this? So here I've got some statements. I've got Ty, Millie and Farah. So whose money do I have here? Well, I've got 10, 20, 25, 26. So I've got £26. So I don't have Ty because that would be £2.06. I don't have Millie's because that would be £20.60. It is £26. I've got Farah's. Then if I look at B, I've got 5, 6, 7. So look, I've got £7 there. And then here, I've got 50, 60, 70. I've got 70 pence there. So I don't have Jack because Jack would have just £7. Do I have Peter? Well, careful with your place value here because Peter's got £7 and just 7 pence. But here I've got 70 pence. So it is Ruby. Here I've got £1 and 10 pence. So look, straight away, Hardeep has £1 and 10 pence. It's not Omar because that is £11. So that would have to have been a £10 note. And it's not Ella because that is just 11 pence. So that would have had to be a 1 pence coin. Let's look at Maya. Hopefully you can still see. So here I've got a £20 note, a 10p and a 5p. So I've got £20 and I've got 15 pence. So who has £20 and 15 pence? Well, it must be Maya because Abby has 35 pence. So that would be if this was 20 pence. And Ahmed has £2.15. So that would be if you misunderstood this and put it as a £2 coin, £2 and 15 pence. But we have £20 and 15 pence, so that is Maya's. Well done if you got that right. Remember, if you're whizzing through these and going through really quickly, always check for additional activities and have a go at playing some money games on Top Marks Maths, which is a good one to Google. But also there's always Times Table Rockstars, and as there are tournaments going on, we'd like you to have as much of a play on that as possible. I'll see you soon for more videos. Goodbye.